Hello, in case anybody's actually there. Alright. We got one more character person to recruit, and then things will probably happen. However, I don't know where the said character person is. Sky Pirate Caxton Frost. Supposedly Frost is dead, but Vision Trader in Ferropolis told you of a man called Horace Metcalfane out in the countryside who might know something. Out in the countryside is a rather vague term. Here? We shall investigate. Oh, you can't jump through this? Shame. Maybe he's a farmer? Maybe? Seems unlikely. I think I've been here. But then again, back then I didn't know what I was looking for. Any other entrances? Nope. Actually, I think only one of these buildings even had anybody in it. So that's probably a solid guess. I think it's that one over there. What do we have here? Sir? Watch over this brave soul, blah blah blah. What do you do here? One of the few farmers left out here. Okay, this guy's just some sad case of just too long out here alone. I don't feel like there was anybody in here, but that looks like a hut worth investigating. Never mind, I can't get there. And since I can't get there, I think it's safe to assume that that's not the one. That's not a house. Okay, up next is that building. Which I also can't get into. Nice bike. I think this was the first building I entered when I arrived on this area. Caxton? Citizen, I'm afraid you have unpaid taxes. Machine is dead, so you must speak the truth. Says Anna for old yard. Long live the king, yes, yes. Yes, yes, you need to pay taxes. Thank you for the 3 coins. Tell your majesty humbly that it ought to end this winter. Maybe nobody told you. Yep. Don't worry, I've already effectively ended the winter, so I think this daylight robbery was justified. Um, I wouldn't call it an immersive sim, no. It's a game most people have been referring it as being similar to Morrowind. Which I can't speak for that, as I haven't played Morrowind, but it's something of an open-world RPG. This maybe is promising? I like the look of this. Oh, dang. This better be it. Oh, never mind. This is just border is closed. I have permits. Thank you. I mean, I don't want to leave, but quest complete. Wait, do I get anything out of that other than... Oh, yeah, I did get a glimpse of... Or a glimmer of delusion. Alright, well, that wasn't it. Surely. Surely, that's gotta be it. It's kind of far away, so let's go fast. Although that might just be where I came from initially. No, it's way further. God. Oh god! I'm going too fast. Going too fast for my own safety. Oh, hi. Excuse me. And the enemies continue to not be a threat. Ooh, hang on, there's Delusion over there. I'll take that. Yeah, out of the games I've played, Gothic is probably the closest comparison. I think the scope and size of the world is also in the same ballpark. Anything over here? Excuse me, monster. I'm not actually interested in fighting you. Oh, whoops. I meant to drink a mana potion, but... Oh well. I do hope this game gets, like, a hard mode patch. or some reason to some reason to actually engage in combat, other than something was standing in my way. Don't mind if I do. Lost City of Progress. Oh, shit. I did hear about this when somebody was giving me a lore dump. Can I get in? What the? Can I get in? The City of Progress is under strict quarantine by order of the Clockwork King. Therefore, entry is forbidden except by those in possession of the proper password. Oh, fuck. Well... I'm not gonna give up that easily. Only I could jump a bit higher. Oh, unspent delusions, huh? Let's max out wisdom. Why not? I can't stand on that. I was hoping I could, like, go on the outer edge. Yeah, that's not happening. Shit. Oh, hang on. This is suicidal. Ah! You can't stand on it. Well, I had to try it. It's only right. Where the fuck? Oh my god, why am I this far back? Holy shit, this is like on the other side of the world. Alright, well, where am I now? Don't remember what that hut was. So I suppose this warp is fine. Oh, this is the property I could buy, which I don't want. There's a hut over there. And a hut over there. I don't think I've been to that one. So you know what, let's go that way. It's this way, right? Yeah. Please. Thank you. More stuff I don't need. Actually, wait, have I been to that hut? Corrupted lands. Samuel's place. Charismatic of his stories rule. I'm looking for Horace, so maybe this is worth checking out. Dreamer's Reprieve. Who might you be? You must be here to see Horace. Yes! How well do you know Horace? He moved in 3 years ago after my wife passed away. I had an empty room and I was lonely. He needed a quiet place where he'd have help if his sickness flared up. Since then, he's become a part of the family. Most folk think I'm scatterbrained, but he has such a kind soul. And what an imagination. I have no idea where he gets it all from. I just thank my lucky stars I get to live with it. Anything else? No, don't really need any extra info. Are you Horace? Or, well, not Horace. Elegant-looking man appears, lost in reverie. Hello there. He calls up behind you, Sam. Would you be an angel in blue? Hey. I didn't catch your name, Mr. Horace Metcalfe. Lodger, childminder, and general factotum hereabouts. Well, sideline as a weaver of dreams, I suppose. You're welcome to stay a while and rest your feet. I'm sure Samuel will be happy to fix you some refreshments. He takes a dainty sip from his porcelain teacup. And I am here because I'm looking for a Dark Star mercenary. Face lights up with enthusiasm. The Dark Star Company! What a thrilling topic. I simply can't stop reading about them. The Grizzled Jack Buzzard, the enigmatic Emberian, not forgetting the terrifying Vela Kalos. Of course, Caxton Frost is the one best known here in the kingdom. He was famed antiquarian and considered one of the brightest minds, so his defection was quite a scandal. Alas, he chose the wrong side in a mutiny and was incinerated by one of his own contraptions. Some of your facts are off. You mustn't think I'm any kind of expert. You see, making bottled visions isn't like writing a book. You cannot control where the slumbering minds wander, you can only influence it by choosing what fodder it will chew on. Since visions are such a vital industry, the king permits me to access literature from abroad. News pamphlets, ship schematics, Genesis Mercenary Weekly, even those silly Kaddish Raykill books. I devour every bit of reading material I can find. Although, well, I'll stop there. An artist must keep something in his pocket. Mr. Metcalfe, I swear by the king that I won't tell a soul. Oh, that was easy. Only 40. Well, I suppose there's no harm in it, as long as it's only between us. Truth is, I did not choose these visions. I am plagued by them. Dreams of gleaming sails and burning citadels, the stench of gun smoke, and the taste of blood. I hope that bottling them might somehow pacify them, but they still come. Sometimes I dream of things I cannot possibly know. Of mushroom-covered ruins in the flickering light of a star shell. Of watching Zero Squid frolic off the prow, or sailing through the glittering forest of a siren jelly's tentacles. Of kingship forged in battle, baptized in hellfire. And then there's the Ashen Woman. That's what I call her. She seems to be a recurring character. Of course, those bottles stay locked in my private collection. Somehow it doesn't feel safe to expose the public to her. Even now I see her, with hair like snow and eyes like twin volcanoes. Bold, passionate, sardonic, yet pensive somehow. Her left hand holds the seed of all our futures, while her right hand holds the sword that ends the world. I think I know whom you might be talking about. Somehow you know exactly who he's describing. I forget the name, but it's the one I'm looking for. Vela, yes. You're describing Vela Kalos. Suppose I've seen her look at often enough. What of it? I think you know Mr. McAlpin, or should I say Caxton Frost? What does that have to do with... By gum, you can't possibly think I'm this Frost character, can you? Only someone who's met Vela would describe her so vividly. How would we have ever met? If this is some sort of prank, I'm afraid I find it in rather poor taste. I'm only an ordinary chap with an overactive imagination. I don't know anything about mercenaries or adventurers. My visions may be realistic, but they're pure fantasy. This is all just a silly misunderstanding. I think he might be telling the truth, but he's also full of shit and the person I'm looking for. Actually, no, I don't think we both know that you're full of shit. I know, he doesn't. Those visions had to come from a dark star, are they not yours? I swear upon my name of the kings that these visions come from between my own two ears. How I wish it were otherwise some nights. But I would never commit such fraud against my customers. I abhor those awful dream factories. Stay here and watch me bottle them if you wish. You can verify the entire production process. Yes, please. If you don't talk, the world could be destroyed. But how, for pity's sake? I am not Caxton Frost. Yeah, memory has been a thing in this area. Or wiped memories. Clockwork King has erased your memory. King can't do that. I know there's rumors, but that's all just Union disinformation. What a jolly horrid day. This is going to affect my dreams for weeks. New dark direction for Horace Metcalf is what they'll say. Your whole identity is fiction. You were a dark star, but someone has erased your memory. Now I need your help to save the world. This is gonna go down well. Conversation has hit a wall. Anyway, this private vision stash he mentioned must be the key. Let's go find that. Looks promising. A ghostly light ripples from within each bottle, their contents swirling like mist. Evidently this is Horace's private vision stash. His labeling system is meticulous, and you quickly locate a bottle marked "Not for distribution" that mentions Ashen Woman. Alright, thanks. Let's take a look at that. Metcalf's vision. What could possibly go wrong? You drift into a restless sleep. You're climbing through the skeleton of a Titanic machine. Above you, the Ashen Woman pauses on a rusted clavicle to give you a cocky grin. Come on, slow coach, you forget to oil your legs. That's right, you're Horace now, not whoever you were before. You watch Vela input some kind of code and Titan's brain case opens so you can clamber out. Then she takes your hand, gives it a reassuring squeeze, and you both lift off the ground. You fly over the corrupted lands, light as a leaf on the wind. In the distance is a dead city, its charred bones exposed to the desolate sky, growing ever larger as you spiral down towards its gates. I believe I know what city you're talking about, and I sure wish I had come here first. Any last words? Says the Clockwork King, its voice like a cyclone of blowflies and broken glass. You feel your heartbeat quicken. You do remember, don't you? Do I? The hard light of creation burns within the fallible flesh. The king's mouth shivers open, its teeth dripping with blood, and you both walk through into darkness. When your eyes adjust, you find yourself in your childhood schoolroom. The room is half buried in compacted ash, the blackboard a palimpsest of faded sums and slogans. Vela, wearing a schoolmaster's cap, throws a shovel at you. Well, boy, aren't you going to show us what you can do? You dig for hours until you strike something brittle and crunchy. As you clear away more debris, you realize you're standing on a giant mirror, with cracks radiating out from where your blade hit home. You look so different from how you remember. Handsome, hard and imperious, standing fully upright, your legs encased in some kind of clockwork armor. Do you feel your heart pounding like a battering ram against your ribcage? Your reflection gives you a cruel, taunting smile. What's the matter, darling? Forgot your line? And then you wake up. You get that flying over the corrupt lands with Vela to the lost city of progress. Yep, I figured. I just was there. I think I should talk to him first. Okay, never mind. You get nothing to say. Hey, Weldex. Well, I know where to go at least. Then I can get there pretty fast. Sure. Emergency override accepted. Thank you. What do we have here? Oh. interest. Oh, hi. Where'd you come from? I don't know why I bothered picking up all this stuff. I had next to no use for it. At least I feel like exploration has gotten pretty fast. You're tanky, huh? That's fine. Triangle key. Heavy key with the triangular pin. Potentially important. Was it this? Nothing of interest. Don't have a key for that. I assume I don't have a key for that either. No. Seems like a rather linear section. Dear Sis, I am once again dictating this letter to Wee Faisal, and if he fucks, I mean screws it up, he must tell me and I will box his ears. Probably you will never get this, but it makes me feel better to imagine you reading it, so here goes nothing. Thank you for asking around about guns that the king was having us make. I still think the king is preparing for war, but if even your machinist friend Dosnikan, I can't even trust what that's trying to say. Dosnikan about it, then maybe I am just talking shit. Unfortunately, since your last letter, we have bigger problems, and I fear we are royally fucked. I mean screwed. I reckon you have probably heard about corruption, even though we are not supposed to talk about it. Doesn't know. Oh, I see. I'm not Scottish enough. Well, now this whole town is fully of it and nobody is allowed to leave. The royal factor plus most of the machinists are dead apart from that we can't P-U-S-L-T P-U-G-H, who was always hanging around the factory getting in the way. Now he's locked himself inside with all the militia and is not letting anyone in. We've turned the schoolhouse, aka the old god's temple, into a meeting place and are locking anyone who gets cursed inside the house and boarding up the door and parenting it with the magic symbol. Some try to fit us, but most say it is fair enough. I am keeping track of our surplus and running a regular talent show to keep spirits up, but I am always getting grumpy at people because I feel like shit all the time, even though everyone thinks I am some kind of leader. I feel like whoever's inscribing this has gotten tired of spelling things correctly. I wish you were here so you could show me that breathing thing that I said was stupid. I had better go because there is shouting, which probably means I have to calm someone down by threatening to headbutt them or maybe saying there. I suppose I may never learn my letters now, but I promise that if I don't die, I will sit down with you and let you teach me and only call you a cunt if I get really frustrated. Love, Zaynab, spelled Z-A-Y-N-E-B. Yeah, I like that guy, so excuse me a quick second. Anyway, where are we off to? I was expecting a path forward in here, but no such luck. Although I'm sure I can just jump down. I'm surprised the door doesn't open. I honestly expected that I would have the key. Like the triangle key, but oh well. Oh, well. It works. Like, even these chests just don't have anything I need anymore. It's always just materials, but I have no use for the materials. Oh, I can probably just unlock it by using this. Yeah. I just default to lockpicking. Even though my wisdom is maxed out, so I'm Turbo Lord Champion. And I can use basically any machinery I find. Wine! Yeah. I just got no use for that. Oh, whoops. I suppose I could go upgrade my weapons. I have so many materials that probably have no other real use. But at the same time, I don't need better weapons or gear, because I'm already stomping on everything. Nothing? Oh. Well, basically nothing. See you there. He's... The only reason why I'm fighting you is because you're blocking the path. Use a key. Okay, well, the triangular key is letting me down. Once again, I will not read the lore books. That is too much text. Oh. I get plenty of lore just by talking to people, so I don't think I need to. No square key. Okay. Don't think I need to go through all of that on top of everything else. Okay, where did I need keys? At least here. The other locked door. Never mind, this works. Open up. Another key. Imberian ore. Okay. Well, that's probably pretty good. If I ever feel the need to actually do any sort of crafting. There was another locked door over here, I think. Not here. This is not the way there, is it? Well, in a way it is. It'll get me there eventually. Music box cylinder. Cylinder brass cylinder bristling with tiny needles designed to fit a clockwork music box. Horace Metcalfe might know more. The early machinists imagined a new kind of everyday luxury. Bread for all, but roses too. Alright, well, that's all I wanted. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, I don't think warp is gonna work. Warp is just gonna put me back there. Ah, shit. Do I actually have to run? You know what? I'll do the smart thing. I'm not walking out of here like a filthy commoner. Where am I? Ah, I'm back here. On the other side of the planet. This is fine. It's still shorter distance than the other option. I like how I'm going so fast that the game has to stutter to make sure everything loads. Hey, Henry. Yeah, I think that was actually my first death abuse. No, this makes a lot more sense than Cruelty Squad. It's not even comparable. The red sky might make it look like that, but no. Anyway, I found a brass cylinder in a ruin. Do you recognize this? Yes, I do. It's part of that old music box over there. I'm no good with devices, so I've never been able to figure out what was wrong. But how did you find it? The box hasn't played in years. Yeah, this thing? Insert brass drum that you found in progress. You laboriously wind up the mechanism and then release. As the cylinder turns, its needles pluck the teeth of the steel comb and tender, twinkling music begins to play. Its haunting tune, somehow familiar and ethereal all at once, like a lullaby from time's own beginning. You feel a shiver run up your spinal cord and hairs on your arms prick up. Behind you, a porcelain teacup smashes on the floor. The coffee gazes into nothing as his eyes half closed. His breathing is slow and gentle as if he is sleeping. I shall poke him. Yeah, I really like the exploration. As the game has gone on, it's just... it doesn't feel as rewarding at this point, because I don't really need anything. And I don't think there's anything I could find that would be exciting anymore. It's just been, like, early on it was enough to just see a new place and it was cool. And typically finding bits of Delusion was also nice, but now it just doesn't matter. It would be nice if there were more different weapons, different spells, more difficult combat so I would actually care about leveling up. More actual combat. That's another thing. Like, I'm not sure there has been a single quest in this game that has required me to engage in combat. Poke him. He jerks awake and grabs your wrist. No! You blooming idiot! You've ruined my cover! You mean I saved you from the king's brainwashing? You think I want to remember any of that mess? I did this, you nincompoop. I erased my memories. It's the only thing that kept me hidden from the Clockwork King for all these years. The only thing protecting Samuel. And now you've gone and ruined it. You blinking artichoke! That's interesting. It seems I still can't swear. You seriously brainwashed yourself to not swear? In my Darkstar days, I was known for having a rather dirty mouth. All just compensating, of course. Still, making horse more precise seemed a useful addition to my guys. Okay, I don't really care how you erase your memories. That seems like a rather normal thing over here. Anyway, I need your help. You blunder in here, you set fire to my life, and you want my help? You can go hang yourself. I'll have my bally hands full escaping the kingdom and, oh yes, never seeing anyone I love again. Belacalaus is trying to destroy the world. So it's begun. Vela's great work. Has she already gone to the Underlands? Yes, to something called the Cradle. Not my problem. If you found me, it's only a matter of time until the king finds me too. I must put my affairs in order and depart immediately. I would love to be able to tell him that the king is, well, I think dead is the wrong word, but not okay. You helped Vela build her army. How is she not your problem? Because I never was a Dark Star. I was a spy. As a young man, it was my misfortune to become a hero of the Clockwork Kingdom. My aptitude with ancient Emberian machines was prized, and I was easily dazzled by conditional acclaim. You must understand, the future used to be so bright here. People lived well, and we truly seemed on the brink of a better world. I want to believe that more than anyone. So when the king gave me a chance to truly serve my country, I accepted. Are we still talking about the Clockwork King? Yeah, indisposed is perhaps a way to describe the king. I posed as a disgruntled... I don't know how to pronounce that word. Offering my services to Vela Kalos. Together we spent the next 8 years unlocking the secrets of the Emberians, all of which I secretly related to my sovereign. Having been somewhat of a thespian in my school days, I confess I found the subterfuge exciting. However, one does not wear a mask for so long without it changing one's face. As news from the kingdom grew darker, I came to trust Vela over the king. She promised that we could be the ones to build Elysium, using powers from before the world end. And until that blooming mutiny, I believed her. What caused the mutiny? Discontent had long been brewing over the friendly relations with the Union, and anyone could see that Vela was growing more reckless and paranoid by the week. Her plans to drag us all to the Underlands was merely the final straw. What did you do? I fought for Vela that day, but my faith was broken. I'd lived through enough purges and coup d'etats in the king's early years to know a tyrant when I saw one. Still, my mission stood, or so I thought. As it turned out, my next orders would be my last. The king wanted me to steal Vela's treasure map, to betray the only people I'd ever felt truly at home with, and deliver untold power to an increasingly callous despot. Yet what was my alternative? Betray my homeland and hand that power instead to an increasingly cruel and unstable outlaw. It was an impossible choice, so I did what any coward would do. I ran away. My only mistake was to hide my old memories instead of destroying them. A sentimental lapse I shan't repeat. What did Vela's treasure map point to? Something more valuable than gold, or so she said. An ancient artifact with the power to turn the world upside down. I was skeptical, but evidently the king was willing to burn my entire mission just to get a hold of it. We got no time for this. What's done is done. I mean, we had time for that. That was relevant. Why you chose those ruins is not relevant. Regardless, nothing has changed. I still lack the courage to either help Vela or stop her. You have destroyed my life for no good purpose, and now I shall bid you adieu. Will you shut the hell up? I beg your pardon? How dare you? I still can't tell him that the king is dead. Like, dude, come on. Come on. You're fine. Sorry, indisposed, not dead. Are you completely ignorant about everything outside your cozy little life? Of course not. My memories from Horace are cloudy, but he wasn't blinking stupid. You know, summer's been abolished and nobody can get anything to eat. I just fixed this thing! Also, Bang, thank you for the raid. Welcome, people. We're in a messed up world. Which either gets destroyed or saved, depending on what we will do in probably not that long. Because we are, I want to say, getting close to the end of the main quest. But yeah, it's Morrowind, but weirder. I say, not having played Morrowind. You know everyone's memories keep vanishing and nobody knows why. Wait, what? You've been living in a dream, Frost. The real world is fucked. Confound you. Don't you think I flipping know? That's why I wanted to be Horus. Yeah, but we need you, Frost. Would you perhaps like a moment to get your breath back? Shut up. You're right, of course. I have been hiding. Hiding from the fear that my better world will never come to pass. No matter who's in charge, it always goes wrong, and yet I cannot bring myself to truly give us hope. At least for Horus, things were simple. I mean, I don't think I did things out of order. Uh, Dealing with the king is a side quest. And it's a side quest that you can do at any point after arriving into this zone. I think it's just an oversight that you can't tell this guy that, hey, everything is fine. I mean, nothing is fine, but you don't have to worry about that particular thing. What are we up to now? You've seen where these grand ideas always end. Let's stop Vela from dragging everyone down with her. So where would you drag us? What are you fighting for? The Inquisition? The status quo? You lament the price of others' goals, but how many people have you hurt to get here? I don't think that many. I mean, I kinda destroyed a kingdom, but I think they wanted that. How many more will it take to stop Vela? I think I've done more good than bad. Yeah, it's not easy to account for all the stuff, but at the same time, I don't think this game has that many side quests. And in terms of writing the side quests, it's definitely quality over quantity. So it does feel like an oversight here. Especially when we have so few important main characters, like this guy and the king. And if this guy and the king have some sort of history together, maybe there should be a connection in the dialogue. And yet, there is truth in what you say. For years I've been pretending that I can't smell the smoke, and all I accomplished was to let the blaze grow out of control. Better that I stop the show than let the straits burn down. However, that is not enough. I want full Inquisition pardon, I want Union citizenship for me, Samuel and his family, I want 5,000 coins in silver bullion, and another 5,000 in fully assignable, non-revocable promissory notes from the Usurers Guild of Ryova. Done! I have no idea what you wanted, actually, but done! It's a bargain, yeah, I'm sure. Vela always planned to hole up at Blinding Light if things went pear-shaped. Since she is now in the wind, I would guess the already captured fortress. I'll make my way there. But first I must say goodbye to Sam. I'd rather hope we might get married. Perhaps even petition to adopt. Suppose it'll have to wait. Oh, look at that quest log. It's so nice and clean. Hunt for Vela Kalos. Report back to High Confessor in the Blinding Light. How do I get to Blinding Light? Oh, actually, this is how I get back to Blinding Light. basically there already. I have no issue with the UI still. Okay, this is like a small thing that I think could be improved. Uh, text on the right for the quest is only visible if you're hovering over the current quest. So I can't like point it at with the mouse. Yeah, I can click on it, but nothing happens. Let's zip the place. Lift is not yet active. I feel like that lift should be active. I've just ignored it for the longest time. Unspent delusions. Oh man, look at that. Look at that frame rate in the background. I'll get more persona. Right. Hello, I have completed the quest. All of the former Dark Stars have returned, just like old times. Together we've conceived a plan. According to Orlyth, Vela has fled to the Underlands, and what's more, she knows where. You will take these Darkstar criminals as your companions. You will pursue Vela. You will not fail. How will we do that? Caxton Frost has finished repairing the blinding light. We can launch a small cutter airship on an expedition to the Underlands. But first, I will let you do the honors of activating blinding light. Go to the main control panel and set the alert for battle stations. Is this it? Is this it? Is this the first cutscene? Do you feel that the blinding light has taken to the skies once again? Oh yeah, right. Well, it's the first cutscene in about 16 hours. He never said this was an airship. Have you not seen the grand painting or its many reproductions? The blinding light impales a horror? Or heard the numerous songs and stories, embellished as they may be? I cannot blame... I cannot be blamed for your ignorance. Well, thanks. Blinding light impales a horror. The first thing that comes to mind is Call of Cthulhu. Can't we just fly this whole ship after Vela? This flying fortress is too large to make the descent. The storms that permanently rage above the Underlands would tear it to shreds. But we can launch a small cutter vessel with a reinforced hull that may survive the journey. The Tribunal can monitor your progress from the safety of the skies. Thanks. You and the former Dark Stars will assemble into a counter-warship strike force and pursue Vela. Your mission is as follows. You will make your way to the hangar of the Blinding Light, where there is a small cutter airship, ready to descend to the Underlands. Jack Basalt will pilot the craft, while Duchess Magic will shield it from the unrelenting chaos of the Understorms. Caxton Frost will disarm whatever ancient security system you find on the surface. Hey, they gave a reason for all these people to be here. That's awesome. This is doing the Mass Effect 2 story better than Mass Effect 2. Once you land, Orlyth will guide your way, or guide the way to the cradle. Exactly what the cradle is, we don't know, but Vela thinks it can rewrite the very fabric of reality. Needless to say, she must be stopped. She sounds almost moved. Listen, Confessor. If it were up to me, we'd have a whole naval fleet hurling down there. But the Union Navy doesn't want to hear it. They think this coffin they stuffed me in has clouded my reason. I have the authority to send only the most expendable of my tribunal. But loath as I am to admit it, you've proven yourself just as capable as any operative under my command. So it falls solely on your team to stop Bella at any cost. Remember that she meddles with forces beyond our comprehension and threatens the stability of not just the Apostatic Union, but the whole of the Sky Realms. Underlands is the world below the Sky Realms. It's where I go when I fall off the fall off this world. Or rather, I don't go because some unseen force deems it necessary to rescue me, which is very unfortunate because I could survive that fall. Mission clear. Before I go to the hangar, do I have an upgrade station here? As I said, I have a shit ton of materials. Well, I have a resting station here. Let's at least rest so I can get my stamina back. Is this it? No. I don't need to upgrade property. Oh, don't have a workshop. Guess that about sums it up. You know what, let's build it. I assume I have to rest for that to actually happen. Aha! How do I workshop? This is alchemy station. Is this... what weapon am I using? I'm using fine sword. I can make it an Emberian sword, which does 18 damage as opposed to 15. That is such a measly upgrade. I can make it a void sword, clockwork sword, or shroom weave sword. Except, not really, because I don't have any of these items. Okay, I have shitty chainmail. Let's upgrade the bow to a steel bow. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, I can make it a fine bow. Oh, I should... That's 35 damage from the Emberian bow. Maybe that's, like, actually better than my, my sword. I haven't used my bow, like, at all because it sucked. But now that it's been upgraded, maybe it doesn't suck. And I have 400 ammo because... Why not? Why would I not have 400 ammo? Yeah, rate of fire might be shit, but... If I can keep a distance, then that's probably good enough, because I can just do like a run by. Oh, what is that icon at the top left? I assume it means Underlands, but why? Also, it doesn't seem like our trip was all that successful. What happened? You wake up with a pounding head. You gasp for breath, your lungs fill with acrid air. Everything hurts. You look like squid shit, Confessor. You must feel you've been chewed up by a typhus. Let me fill you in. The cutter crashed. No shit. So that spelled it out for you. The curse rots one's mind after all. You see, we'd stashed a bunch of protective suits in the cutter. Thick leather garments sealed with stitches and cipher to ward off the miasma that clings to the air down here. But they all got burned in the crash. The only thing we could save was this one. And you took the mask, huh? Thanks. So that dizziness, the head pain, the stinging in your lungs, I'm afraid that's the miasma. The curse. Sorry. Am I gonna die? Depends on the exposure time. If we get this one done quick, you might have a chance. I can run really fast. Anyway, you might be able to salvage some sort of protection down here, if you're lucky. There's been plenty of foolhardy expeditions to the Underlands. And the archaeologists, well, let's say they don't come back often. The others will be fine. Frost and the Emberian have respirators built into their suits, and the Duchess, well, she's not been breathing for centuries anyway. What's the plan? We're a bit far from the mark. Orlyth, the Emberian, I mean. Think she can see the cradle through the miasma, but it's ways off. We'll need to cross the wasteland of rusted steel, a tall order. Frost thinks our best bet is to try reaching this coach house down the road. If we're lucky, we could salvage an Emberian auto coach. Now I'm just thinking of like a drivable sofa, like something out of Top Gear. I have no idea what that is, but Frost thinks it can get us through the wasteland unscathed. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone. It's a long shot, but none of us have any better ideas. So as the leader of this little jaunt, I'm glad the leader doesn't get the mask. We figure you'll be wanting to scout ahead, eh, Confessor? We'll be right behind you. But I'm the one who's cursed. Well, maybe you'll fit right in with all the nasties down there. Slip right by, huh? Yeah, fuck you too. I'll just get going. Remember, just scout right past the machines down there, and we'll all meet up in the small canyon ahead. Gotcha. I think I'm treated like poo, so the game gets to happen. And yes, I am a criminal. Oh! I'm... Where? That wasn't the one-way trip after all. Where the hell am I? I actually have no idea where I am. Oh, over there. Vela's Fortress. Oh, well, that's simple. Not such a one-way trip after all. All my life I had these recurring dreams. A metropolis of light, towers of shimmering steel and cipher, vast ships sliding through the air like they weigh nothing at all. Also, you're not wearing a mask, I can't help but notice, even though one was supposed to be in your part of your suit. I think part of me has always been searching for this place just to see it with my own eyes. Now I'm finally here. Is this wasteland really all that's left? I thought the Emberians, for all their hubris and arrogance, had built something that would endure. But maybe their achievement was just a dream after all. Nothing but fabric draped over a weak scaffold. Where's Vela? Far in the distance, past the fog and lightning, there's a giant metal orb. That's the cradle. The most advanced piece of tech or magic or both. That's where Vela is, no doubt about it. She's been planning this for years. And if we are going to stop her from activating it, we'd better move fast. I've been cursed by the miasma. Yeah, sorry about that. I've seen people come back from expeditions, even just from low-lying islands, afflicted with the curse. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how bad it can be, but the Duchess has already worked her magic on you, and if we get this over with quickly, you should recover. Let's fight together. Oh, you're... Oh, Dan, you're actually joining me. I hope you run fast. Oh, you run fast. Okay, do you want to come with me? Magnificent. The structure is very nearly intact. Imagine what it was like in its prime. He's arrived then. Well done. You had it in you. By all objective yardsticks, our situation is dire, and yet I can't help but feel a sense of anticipation. Uncovering the secrets of this place has been my life's work, and now we are pursuing the greatest secret of all. How ironic it should be due to my own mistakes, rather than those of some comfortably long-dead civilization. Keep your head in the game, Horace, or Caxton, whatever. Oh! Look at this! That's more than a typo. Assault said you had some kind of plan to get out of here? I mean, I already found a way out of here. I assume that was it. In ancient days, this entire continent was crisscrossed by advanced transportation network, allowing emperors to 100... Yes, these autocoaches, as contemporary scholars have dubbed them, were propelled at high velocity along special courses by some unknown means. If you've ever been inside a modern-day mining operation, you may have seen some wagon tracks inspired by their example. Hence, our first priority must be to get to the clifftop. If any such conveyance remains operable, I believe I can commandeer it. Alright, well, you're not joining, but hey, I get one squad mate. Where's my final ally? Oh, there you are. Even 4 centuries ago, back when I could breathe fresh air, this place had a mystical quality. From Verdant, we could just see the twinkling lights of Iberian cities, distant and beautiful, far below us. Once I even met one. An Iberian delegate was sent to meet with my father. They arrived in a craft of pure metal. I had never seen anything like it. But I must admit, to be here after all these years feels underwhelming. I had thought that even in death their cities would hold a certain majesty, just as my own home still does. But this is a dreary, ugly place, strewn with rust and bone. Let us not linger. Can I help with the curse? Already done all I can. While you were unconscious, I sealed your organs with a cipher. That should buy you some time. I apologize if I seem flippant. It's just as to us endless the plight of mortals can seem quaint. Sure enough, you will experience agonizing pain as the miasma takes hold. Your body will atrophy as it is consumed by fungi, gradually stiffening until you are rooted in place. There you will stay for centuries or more, dimly conscious of your torment. I know to you it probably seems like a tiresome ordeal, but to someone like myself who has already experienced a half-millennia of anguish, well, it actually sounds rather interesting. Variety is the spice of fun life. Nonetheless, I do not wish this fate upon you. We should make haste. The dangers we face? Emberians were masters of fusing ethereal with the physical, cipher with machine. Forget what petty trinkets you may have witnessed in the Clockwork Kingdom. They are mere imitations of what the Emberians could create at their peak. It is said that even the machines that could walk and talk with functioning minds and pure cipher logic. As someone who has studied the art of cipher for longer than any mortal, I can tell you plain. This is no simple feat. It has been said their creations have outlived the Emberians themselves and still linger down here. If this was the only danger we faced, I would be rightly concerned, but it is not at all. It is not all, even. The world rend was a syntax cascade that unraveled the very essence of everything it touched. Many people were killed, but some bore worse fate. Some got really fat. Twisted into wraiths of malign intent. Whatever we need to do down here, we should do it quickly. What's with tent? Transportational supply tent. It's woven with an intricate cipher spell that distorts time and space, so it's far bigger on the inside than it appears. And you can craft stuff there, and there's a portal back there. Thanks. Now. Let's get going. Where's the Emberian? She was supposed to follow me. Oh, look at that money! Very important at this point of the game. I only have 765, so I need that 3 more. Oh no. Is your pathfinding that bad? Okay, do your best! Okay, you know what? Considering the lore of this game, it's pretty disappointing to see the same plant life down here. So what are you? Well, you are not that strong. Actually, do a bit of damage. More than I'm accustomed to. Which doesn't say much. Let's try out the bow. Maybe the Empyrean can do the melee fighting and I can just, like, do this. Oh, that did, like, nothing. Maybe the shield. No, it really is just that weak, huh? Headshot him? Okay. Well, that shield is a bit of a problem, but nothing too major. What are you? I don't know. Doesn't really matter what you are. The solution is the same. Huh. The enemy health doesn't update when the Emberian hits them. That's a bit annoying. Oh, new type of chest. Tatty attire. Poor 0 armor. Clothes make a man, and these manufactured long ago in Emberia make a man resplendent, enabling the wearer to entice more powerful foes. Oh, so is this where you get hard mode? Faded and tattered through, though they are, the threads of cipher running through these ornate ropes retained. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Irrelevant is the point. Quest updated. What happened? Holocaust station that make... Yeah? I don't know what... Oh! I think there was supposed to be a cutscene, but it broke because I was falling as I triggered it. That's gotta be it, because this guy wasn't here before. Silence, if you please. This procedure requires concentration. Evidently the Emberians haven't revised their sealing spells since my last visit. Chaos of them. Incidentally, I believe we are close to where the Monroe expedition crashed back in 35. If you wish to survive this little jaunt, I suggest you search the wreckage for a working filtration mask. What happened to the expedition? Oh! These people are losing it. Hang on, maybe it's... Wasn't it this guy before as well? Who was talking in squares? Our vessel square's buoyancy engine broke down upon arrival. Then our signal flares proved to be Dutch, so we missed our rescue rendezvous. Our thermometer... Things went bad. You hallucinated. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that this guy's dialogue was probably written in a separate session from other bits of dialogue, and this guy's dialogue specifically over here, and maybe the keyboard was misconfigured at that time. Oh yeah, wouldn't is correct. I don't know, I'm gonna guess, like, intelligence. Like, wouldn't is a common word. You can probably just type would and just it fills out the rest. Yeah, could also be search and replace. At the end of everyone got medals, living and dead. The king no doubt thought discoveries, blah 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 blah. Let's keep moving. There really aren't that many apostrophes in his dialogue, so I'm gonna have to talk to him some more to analyze this. I don't think this is it. It's quite hard to tell which way he wanted me to go to find things. This seems promising. Does it? Oh. These things really know how to fight. Oh, no, hey! You can't talk either. They ain't like the smaller ones I've seen in the Sky Realms. These ones parry and riposte my blows. They learn my moves and react accordingly. It's like they're thinking. If the Emberians built these things with just metal and magic, what else could they create? It's not okay. I need knowledge. Hey, you know what? This seems like the correct way because you're here. It's time to start popping these potions. Oh, wait, you're here now. Shit. Coach house up above. Okay, well, shit. Then I don't know which way is the quote-unquote wrong way. Okay, the way I want to investigate. Oh, hang on. I can use this. I understand the lore. you think I'll be fine with 53 mana potions? There's a wall right there. This seems like the auto coach, which is not what I want to do right now. Oh, okay. I just want to check it out. Oh, quest updated. Okay, maybe there wasn't a cutscene before. Honestly, this feels a bit unfinished. If it just says quest log update and it makes you check the quest log. With a weird fade to black. The autocoach needs some sort of key. Search the mushroom forest below. I just feel a bit rushed. I think that's where I came from. Yeah. I'm gonna go there, try to find, actually, is this the place? Try to find that, respirator. You really won't let me go there? Wow. Disappointment. Can't jump off the elevator either. Where's that? Oh, the door. The hell is this? Let's not linger. I have limited speed up left. Oh no, I could have just opened it with this. Didn't even need to do that. What was that? 33% lockpicking chance. It's fine. Got it first try. First try, no problem. Hey creatures. Don't mind me. I assume going down here was the path you would take if you didn't have any lore or lockpicks. I tried like couple of times with the alchemy. Oh hey, autocoach key. Well, that's not what I came for, but that's what I need. the way. I was looking for a mask primarily, but I'll take this. I have a shit ton of plants, but just never did anything with them. Back? What did you see? You spotted the place? Hang on. I was kind of just going on autopilot. Oh, that thing! Nice. Not that? I assume that's where I'm headed. Near the bridge? I'm feeling blind. I have the technology. Which direction? Like ruins. Southeast. That thing? That thing? Kind of looked like nothing to me, but I'll check it out while I'm here. Oh yeah, it's definitely looking like nothing. Yeah. I have a feeling I may not survive this expedition. Because damn Frost wasn't clear enough with his instructions. Maybe there's more in this direction. Seems extremely unlikely. I mean, these things are everywhere. I sure wish I had enabled that while I was up there. So that lets me go back here. I mean, of course it lets me go back here, because that... Oh, what is this? Oh, nothing. You were forced to backtrack, basically. I mean, not forced, but... You had to go here to get the key. There are too many enemies down there for this to be nothing. Right? Well... Ain't finding... Oh! Right. Maybe opening this door is not completely trivial. Depending on your character. Yeah, that's my biggest issue with this game, is that it's way too easy. There's no friction at all. I feel like it needs to fight back at least a bit. And, yeah, I guess we'll check that place again. I feel like it might be a bit too far away from the place where Frost said that, hey, this is close by. No, I didn't exactly explore this area very thoroughly. That's where the key was. Can't really see anything of interest from there. Not a great view. No, this might be something. Oh, mana potion. Can't have too many of those. It's still giving me crafting materials. Actually, I think this is just a different way to get in there. That was basically a back door. Oh yeah, we're back here. I upgraded the thing. Plus 20 spell cast. Put that on. Why not? Oh, never mind. It's just... Yeah. Yeah, it was just that door. I'm not gonna worry about surviving this expedition. I kinda assumed that I would die here anyway. Oh, I can make you wizard's robes. Nope, no more. 20 armor, 30 spellcast. I'll take that. Like, I would imagine that the respirator would be somewhere actually close by. To where Frost told me that it was close by. Is this? Still by unseen device. Oh, it's probably there, actually. Well, this is a bit annoying. I assume I have to find the mechanisms that control that. I found one. Because I don't really know what sort of things I'm looking for, because they might not all be the same. I mean, the one I found was pretty far from the door. It was all the way through that. But I must say, the fact that there is one of those kind of has me interested. Maybe there was something over here. Looking for pipes. Long pipes going places. And then we have this thing. Which I have no idea what it is. One more trip through here. Just in case something catches my eye. Surely I can't go there. And we're back here. Do you have a mana station in here? I could really use one. Or here. Did we not rescue our mana fountain from the ship? Darn. That's a shame. Okay, I guess I'm heading forward, and if I run into something of interest, I may head back. But the thing I was looking for that probably unlocks it is this thing. Which, you know what, it has a pipe. Does it go somewhere? Can I follow that somehow? No point in casting here. Just going up this elevator anyway. Yes, I found the key. But I wasn't about to use it just yet. 10,000 duppy drawing, blistering, confounded fiddlesticks. Frog me backwards with a blinking battle axe. Do you need help? Please accept my profound apologies for the delay. This is a This is quite the most advanced machine I've ever encountered, and I'm not accustomed to this degree of obstinacy. I've managed to restore motive power, but the security measures are starting in their elegance. I can only guess that the Imperians consider the autocoach network to be of great strategic value. It all seems to revolve around some sort of key. I'll see if I can find a key. Wait, what? That would be cheating. Please don't give me these sudden fades to black. Oh, I guess the fades to black are just NPCs moving around. The pipe goes over there, I think. I don't think I can get there. Most importantly, this elevator is now active. Assuming I'm ever coming back here. There is a way over there because there's stuff in there. And I think that's the thing I'm looking for. There is a path. I think. However, before we do that, we gotta try this. Yeah. Something has changed. But it wasn't this. This is a place I haven't been to. Oh? 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 Cipher network severed. Critical memory failure. Power levels dangerously low. Multiple organic anomalies detected. Reality distortion in progress. Additional information restricted to Class C citizens and above. Look around, machine. Everyone's dead. You want a classy person? I'm the best you can get. 40? 40 is all you needed. Speaker's statement is correct. Population drastically reduced. Situation critical. City of Alberta's population decrease estimated 99.99%. Fungal growth on city limits. Critical saturation. Anomaly detected. Analyzing. Certain fungi contain human genetic material. Traces of cipher channeling detected. Reality is being distorted nearby. Conclusion. Speaker should pay special attention to the environments around humanoid fungi. All may not be as it seems. I've seen humanoid fungi a lot throughout this game. I've picked up the fungi part. Although this is a different type of humanoid fungi. It's blocking... No, it's not blocking shit, is it? But it's there. Yeah, you can break some doors, but... You know, my character is... is it? I'm not very mighty. So I can't do it. What can I do about this, though? Special attention to the environment around humanoid fungi. All may not be as it seems. Ah! Thank you. Hey! Filtration mask. Regular tubes protrude from the alien snout like proboscis of some highly specialized insect. Protects its wearer from the cursed air of the underlands at the expense of fashion. Yeah, I do remember that one in the tunnel. Hey, look at that. Anything else in here? Don't think so. Now, where actually are we at this point? Oh, we're over here. Gotcha. Just curious. Yeah. I had a -1 on everything before I put the mask on. Ah! What did you got? Summon a skeleton mage. Summons a skeleton mage who will heal and protect the caster. Scholars are alarmed by the implications of wizards being able to summon other wizards. It's an infinite chain of magic possibility. Alright. That'll do. Ah! Oh. Oh, okay. There is something there. Kinda. It's not the best texture, but there's something. Let's see, how much mana does this cost? Fair amount. Tome worm! Come with me, tome worm! Oh, you poor soul. Or, well, that may be the wrong term. No, but I get to summon a skeleton mage. I think it's worth it for the tiny bit of lore of people being worried about the infinite cycle of magic. You are a spoilsport, do you know that? I would have gotten it working without the key. All I needed was another hour, possibly 2. 7 at the worst. I wonder if Tomor made it. I'm expecting a fade to black any second. There you go. You are clipping underground. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, it warped me back to this one. Oh, oh, we have a chain warp. You know what? I honestly can't be bothered to walk all the way there to refill my mana. Oh, what thing? This thing? This tent? It's her magic tent. Which her magic teleportation. Oh, that thing behind the door. That's some god? Oh, yeah, that's the god who keeps me from dying. Right. So I see no tome worm. And it's this god. Barred from the other side. I think it's barred from this side. Oh well. Moving on. You coming with me? No? I mean, you couldn't keep up. At least try. At least try. Also... Oh, I can summon more! Bright bones! Blaster! Yeah! I'm running past all of you, by the way. I don't see a single reason to fight you guys. Oh no, Blaster took a hit. Blaster! Yeah, I don't really feel a great need to explore this place all that thoroughly. What might this be? Perfect acoustics. What is that creature? A captive ghost? No, too clean. Mechanical. An artificial player for a technological stage. How did they do that? Filch me! Just think of the possibilities. Plays performed once, then reproduced elsewhere. Like a bottled vision without the solipsism. Hear the voice and see the passions of great actors long dead. Time no obstacle, distance no barrier. Welcome, patron! Please take your seat. The show will begin. Shh. Face resembles a statue. It conveys a sudden horror. Cipher network. Severed. Power generators offline. City population 5. Not possible. It happened long ago. No worries. It's been many human lifetimes since I was last summoned. This makes no sense. What of the rest of Emberian Empire? Why have they not sent aid? Emberians are dead. The planet surface is nothing but ash. It's impossible. To bring down the Empire would require an event of colossal destruction. Something more powerful than even a... more powerful than a god. Then the naysayers were right. The cradle was cursed, and those cipher scribes brought naught but doom. Did you say cradle? You can see it outside. A part ship, part laboratory. The best and brightest have been toiling away at it for years. It is a marvel of cipher science, supposed to usher in a new age of human advancement. It is said to hold an entity of staggering power. What is inside? Question many want to know, but the supervisors have it under lock and key. Clearance is for Class A individuals only. I mean, can I be a Class A citizen? It's not like we have many candidates. By comparison, I'm pretty Class A. Still, whisper have slipped out of the symposium that they are constructing something of terrible potential that could remake the world anew. For spreading such rumors, I would normally be destroyed, but I suppose my supervisor is in no such position to do so. It is oddly liberating to speak so freely. Tell me more. What are you? I've never been asked such a question. I'm an avatar of the Emberian Empire, a construct of cipher designed to simulate a human personality. I exist to serve the needs and whims of the populace. Here I run this amphitheater. I was selected for my love and knowledge of drama. I have memorized hundreds of plays and can perform them by visualizing a cast of spectral actors. But my connection to Cipher Network has been severed. My power source dwindles and I can already feel my cipher logic degrading. It is strange. I have recited profundities on death and mortality 1,000-fold, yet I still do not feel ready. What is this city? Albertus is the third largest city in Emberia and the sixth largest of the wider empire. Or was. It was a city known for its scientific prowess. Every day thousands of people clocked the autocoach networks commuting to their labor halls. Every day the cipher network was refined and expanded for the betterment of the empire. It was said this city would prosper for 1,000 years. Okay, thanks. I wonder if Tapeworm is okay. He must be lonely. Ah! What the? Oh, it's a mirror. AKA teleport. Where the fuck am I? You know what, let's not go here just yet. It's nice to know. Keep it up. I guess it's probably a shortcut past all these enemies. Yeah, it's that door. Wow. Oh, you're already here, huh? Yeah, this place is fucked. I gotcha. Oh, I think I... Oh, I don't see a... Never mind, I do see this. Maybe that would have opened it. Ooh, Emberian ore. If I ever find an upgrade station... Actually, how many Emberian ores do I have? Well, I suppose this is a point where the UI kind of fails. So I can't even find my Emberian ores. Oh, one. Have we been here before? Maybe that was a one-way door before and I just missed it. Or forgot it. Vault key. The note is hastily scrawled in Old Emberian. You can make out single word. Sky Realms. Wait, have I been here? Is this what I think it is? I think it is. Yes, it is. I have been here. Well, I guess that's something. In case I want to backtrack for some reason. If my mana potions run out. Yeah, that's also kind of what I mean by this game lacking friction. Like, pretty much everything just happens for free. Like, at no point have I had to worry about anything. The closest thing to having to worry about something is, like, occasionally there's a door that needs to be broken rather than opened with a lockpick or a contraption. And I can't open that. But I really don't think there's gonna be anything worthwhile behind those doors. Plus the fact that combat is really completely irrelevant. I mean, it's pretty apparent that those cuts are just to make your friends teleport around. But you know, I get it. Fair enough. So, enough with these 3 coin pickups. Oh, whoops. Wrong spell. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Well, too late to cast a spell now. Yeah, this guy just... He knows where to go. Yeah, true. True. Definitely could have been more seamless. Still, it doesn't bother me that much. Or rather, the cut itself doesn't bother me. What is a bit more awkward is that I'm alone in this train, and I know they're gonna be there already, waiting for me. Never mind, they just warping like that. Yeah, moving NPCs was not a thing in the game prior, so I understand it wasn't a super high priority to get this to work perfectly smoothly. Oh, look, lots of enemies. Oh, look, invisible wall? I can't check out the place. Can't check out the place before I do the thing. Vela stands with poise, her commands booming through the chamber as Darkstar mercenaries carry at her beck and call. I'm gonna sneak up on her. You creep towards Vela, your soft steps muffled by the clamor. You're nearly close enough to intervene with her head when her head snaps around. Her eyes fixed upon you. I feel like I can just like give it turbo charisma and so. Also, look at this thing behind her. I didn't even notice this before. I think that might be a god of some sort. Say nothing. I'm still sneaking. An intruder here. Also, wait. Looked up a god in here. It was supposed to be stronger than a god. We've already met multiple gods. So this is some arch-god. But however, I gotta call bullshit on one thing. The hologram man that we talked to before said that the population was 5. Vela had like 6 or 7 mercenaries with her. Anyway, we're leagues under the sky realms in a place as dangerous as it's inhospitable. You must be incredibly capable or extremely stupid to follow me here. Hold on. You're that whelp who had the gall to approach me on the blinding light, aren't you? My, You've had quite the journey, Inquisitor. I almost didn't recognize you. But you must have had help. Only Orlaith saw the map that led here. She wouldn't have decided to come here on her own, so Basalt must have convinced her. And if he was putting the team together, Caxton Frost would be on top of that list. Maybe the Duchess as well. But it can't be just Basalt leading this. He'd never have joined the Inquisition without persuasion. It can only be K or... it's a new name. You don't deny it? Although that might be the woman in a coffin who gave me this job to begin with. So a pack of traitors led by a fledgling Inquisitor have come to nip at my heels. Tell me, just what are you hoping to achieve? I don't really know. I would like to know what you're trying to achieve, so... Actually, I was about to stop you at the beginning, really. Like, that was my goal all along. That's what I've been telling my goal is all along. But I've explored that world, and I think that world probably could use some change in status quo. Like, at least 2/3 of the world was totally fucked. So maybe we could give this long-handed fella behind you a chance. No, maybe it was isolated. Oh, no! It can't be. It can't be that, because... Population 5, that's... No, yeah, actually, the math adds up. If there are me and my 4 buddies. I forgot about Jack Basalt for a second. So yeah, there are 5 of us. Although, the Duchess might not count. She's not very alive. Just a little alive. Those were not fringe islands. That was an entire kingdom. Entire kingdom and... What was it? A realm? Endless realm? Those are big places. Anyway, all I care about is my freedom. I can't remember the Lord Up guy. But still, those are pretty big areas. They're... I feel like calling them fringe is not giving them enough credit. You know what? Your old friends helped me get here, but I've come to join your cause. How about that? Oh, that guy. Ah, that was a while ago. You know what? I've also been very eager to join up with gods before throughout the game, so I don't see a reason to change now. I'm here to join your cause and betray my friends who helped me get here. And why would I trust the likes of you? Even if I needed assistance, which I most certainly do not, why would I accept it from an Inquisition spy? This extraordinary entity will be our salvation. It will mend our broken world and abolish the evils of humanity. Yeah, sounds pretty good. What could go wrong with that? All we need to do is awaken it, and we are so nearly ready. What is that thing? Some would call it a god, but that would be to diminish its power. For the gods are of this world and are bound by its rules. This being is of the void, the non-place of pure creation, where time and space act in mysterious ways. We know not whether the Emberians plucked it whole from that realm, or vow its corporeal flesh from void stuff. Regardless, in the ancient Iberian dialect they call it an angel, after the mythical creatures of Middle Age lore. Um, what do you want to do with it? I'm going to change everything. I'm glad she's humoring this conversation. Yeah, it appears to be going in a very Evangelion direction. And you know how Evangelion ends, so I think that's fine. I'm going to change everything. The Emberians built the structure as an incubator for the Angel, and had they succeeded in waking it, their tyranny would have enslaved the world for eternity. Actually, recently I'm in the middle of rewatching Evangelion. I've tried to watch that series like 3 or 4 times, and every single time I get to like the very end, and then something happens and I don't finish it. In my current rewatching, which I think it's been like a week or two since I watched the last episode of the series and should still watch the movie, but I haven't. And I probably should before I forget the series ending. Although it would be fitting to just not watch it once again. Although I have seen the movie before, because some of those other times when I wasn't able to finish it for whatever reason, I watched the movie, but I didn't watch the final few episodes. Anyway, we're fortunate that the lesser evil occurred, for in stirring the angel they caused the world rend and nearly obliterated all of existence. But we have learned from their mistakes. We will use the angel to turn this world into a heaven where every soul is free and equal. Very optimistic of you. It's definitely an ending. It's like ignoring the movie, the last 3 or so episodes, it just goes completely off the rails. It's like it feels like I missed at least 3 other episodes. Like, what are these concepts and things you're suddenly talking about? You're not gonna elaborate, huh? Okay, just roll with it, I guess. You're right. A just and fair world is worth the risk. I do not need your praise. I have been thinking of this and little else for so many years. I know it's worth the risk. You see, Inquisitor, there is such beauty in us, such majesty, such potential. I have sailed the sky realms and seen such wonders. Nay, not the void obelisks of Al-Asfara or the thousand spires of Bayonne University. I have seen the nuns of the vagrant hospice tending to their enemies. I have seen a man give his life to the blood barons of Terran, so that stranger might live. I have seen a child, recently orphaned, her face speckled with blood, offer me the last of her bright. But wherever my sails have taken me, I have seen the hopes and dreams of the common folk crushed by the oppressors, be it the Union, Wiccan, or otherwise. Everywhere I go, the poor writhe in the mud, so that the rich may sleep in silk. Okay, this is getting a bit heavy-handed. Once I thought my sword could right the wrongs of the world, that morals and ethics could guide my blade, but I've seen too many skyships burn and too often breathed the stench of human flesh to believe that still. In truth, I had lost hope until I had visions of an angel through the oniric interface of an Emberian map. I realized then what could be achieved. I have played Planescape Torment. I can't say this. There are like 18 valid answers to what can change the nature of a man. And 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 yeah, of course she's gonna take the risk. So just let her talk. I would empower us all so that every peasant stands equal to their lord. I would blunt every sword, shatter every cannon, so that not a drop of blood would spill. And I would banish death itself, so that no heart would ever be broken. I feel like the undead people of the Endless Realm might not agree to that. This will be our heaven, and soon we will have it. I'm feeling more indifferent than I should. I kind of just want to fight that god. Okay, it's not a marble dream, but is it possible? We're about to find out. Very soon I will awaken the angel. Get on with it! Not out of greed or selfishness, but for the betterment of the Sky Realms and its people. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like, I'd say that up until this, the writing in this game has been really, really solid. But I don't think this this conversation is having the gravitas that it needs to have. Like, we're talking about the fate of the world. I don't know why she's even humoring this conversation. Yeah, whatever. I'll help you. That's either the most obvious Inquisition cover story I've ever heard, or an unusually adroit triple bluff. Nothing personal, but I can't risk letting you tag along. Okay. That is more appropriate. Like, yo, I don't want your help. Fuck off. Awaken the angel! I don't care if the preparations aren't complete. We have run out of time. No, what? What? No, do you have time? It's a nice design. I'm terribly sorry about this. I wish there was another way, but there isn't. The coming days are crucial. Now that it's awake, we have many delicate rituals and cipher words to enact, and you cannot be allowed to meddle in such momentous endeavor. I'm afraid this is goodbye. We will not meet again. And Jack Bazalt shows up. Bella, no! Oh! Oh, I thought that was a camera zoom. No, that was actually me getting stabbed. Valiant effort, human. Here we are again. And once again, I have plucked you from the jaws of death. One of many times, I might say. It wasn't that many. Come on, dude. Though there is no shame in that. You have performed your task admirably. But confronting Vela again will prove a formidable challenge. The Emberian craft she has commandeered will not be so easily assailed a second time. To fight your way through, you will surely need my assistance. Oh, are we doing God versus Angel? These void steel shackles are bound with Vela's magic. Only by her hand or her death will I be freed. I am placing my trust in you, human. Yeah. Make your way to High Confessor. I believe she wishes to speak with you. Okay, that wasn't the ending. Okay. I like how Tome Worm is still hanging around. Need I remind you, High Confessor Care, that your position of authority in this tribunal is in spite of your numerous crimes against the Union, most of which were committed alongside Vela herself. Who's talking? I care not if you sent an incorrigible band of felons to find my daughter. Oh. Considering your history with Vela, I cannot in good conscience allow you or your lackeys anywhere near her. So you will use that dilapidated old relic of an airship to hold the flank. You will not interfere with this operation, which is solely in the hands of the Allostatic Union Navy. You are dismissed. That insufferable fool. Of all the people responsible for this nightmare, he is hardly blameless. If he had just been father to Vela when she needed one. Man, it's hard to keep track of who's talking in this. And now he would beat her at her own twisted game. They want to steal it, Confessor. The Navy wants the cradle for themselves, so the Union's subjugation of the Skyrealms is absolute. I thought you were on the Union side. Never. I despise these loathsome bastards. But I sing along to their tune to keep myself from a prison cell, same as you. And besides, this is the only way I can stop Bella. That's all that matters to me now. I suppose I will have to hold the flank, just as Admiral Kalos demands. It is too late with too much at stake to rock the boat now. I could go back there. We have a mirror. Must be a way, like a mirror. We have a card to play at. While you were off getting yourself killed, the rest of your team managed to escape the Underlands aboard the cutter, thanks to Frost's repairs. As you have no doubt noticed, the Cradle has made its ascent to the Skyrealms. The Union Navy, finally realizing the gravity of their situation, showed up in full force. But they can't punch through the Cradle's defensive shield. Some sort of highly advanced Emberian tech, so for the moment they are at a stalemate. So all we have to do is slip past both. Pilot the cutter and sneak your strike team past the largest fleet in the world and through an impenetrable Emberian shield to stop the most dangerous person alive. Simple. How would we get past the fleet? In its current state, the cutter would be detected at once by the Navy's aeronautical wizards, but Caxton Frost has an idea. There are legends of an ancient Emberian skycraft. A phantom vessel able to break any barrier. Oh my god. How much more is there to this game? I thought we were at the end. Phantom vessel able to break through any barrier or evade any pursuit. Said to be wrecked in the World Rend, never to be seen again. Many have searched for the crashed vessel without any success. Scryers find nothing or suffer apoplexy. The Union Navy considers it merely a myth. Frost believes otherwise. There were rumors of a particular island with an Emberian wreck that has been drifting through the Skyrealms. That very island has strayed into the Oneric Isles. Ah, well, that's convenient. Search the most distant islands in Oneric Isles and find whatever power it is that hides the wreck from the scrying minds. Then you might be able to slip the Navy blockade. How can I get to those islands? You can pilot the cutter as Frost needs to modify it before your assault on the Cradle. You will need your own airship. Take this writ of permission. It will help you bypass the bureaucratic nightmare of purchasing a vessel from the Winged Merchants Guild. As for the hefty fee, I can't help you. And take this time to make sure you are fully prepared for the fight ahead. Don't think this situation will resolve anytime soon, and assaulting the cradle will be no easy task. Get going! What troubles do you have? Delegate matter, your help would be appreciated. If you have, as you have no doubt noticed, there are tensions between Tribunal and the wider Union. Both the Navy and my Inquisition superiors have begun to question my loyalty. So they have asked me to issue a command they know I will find disagreeable. There's a small house in the western forest of Hallowshire where our agents have stumbled upon a certain goblet. This tiny stunted god would be of little significance. Only my superiors know that in years past it was in my care. I was fond of the thing. It's not the time to arouse their suspicions. You must go and find this goblet. You must slay it on my orders, and then we will continue as normal. Okay. Sure, I'll do it. Thank you, Confessor. Remember, you will find it in the western forest of Hallowshire. Take this void scalpel. Only void steel can harm a god. Where the fuck are we at this point? We are above. Well, this didn't go the way I expected. Get an airship. And somewhere in a distant island is a thing. Alright, well, let's go see if we can get an airship. Classic. That's never gonna get old. Wait, where am I? This is not where I was trying to get to. Hello, town. Yeah, it would be a big mistake if they patched that out. Where's the ship store? Here. So the music is really quiet for some reason. I want to purchase a ship and I have a writ of permission right here. 200 coin! Oh! Oh, oh, I'll take it. I'll take it! Take this to your airship. It's legal proof of ownership. Next I'll arrange for the coke to be brought to this port. You should be able to see it docked at the jetty outside when we're done here. Now, if you have this writ of permission, I assume you're well versed in nuances of sailing. I am not. Don't tell me the basics. I'll work it out. What did she want me to do? Where? Is this my airship? Can I keep this? Oh boy! Mouse sensitivity is really, really slow on this. And I can't change it. Well, this speeds up traveling. Now the question is, where is this distant island? Oh, is this the Navy? This has to be the Navy. Well, this is pretty cool. Oh, is that a Navy ship? Alright, see you, Henry. That's a rather distant island. Don't see anything crashed on it though. How do I... Okay. That's how you get off the ship. Oh! I think I've been here, actually. Yeah, I've totally been here. This is, where I rescued, rescued a hand. Is that a distant island? I have not been to this place. What the shit? Aha! Aha! I still don't really know how to get out of this ship. I have a problem. I can't even pause to check the controls. I'm pressing every button and none of them is... Oh, tab! Tab! Thank you. Got out. Fine. Absolutely no idea where this is in relation to anything. Bar. Well, having this be a twist right now and giving me the airship, that's a risky move because I was fully ready for the game to end. Because like I said, it definitely lacks challenge and the exploration aspect has been diminishing. That airship adds some more spice to it again, but for how long is it enough? I mean, I'm gonna end for tonight soon. I'll at least check out this island while I'm here. Oh, that's a lot of rubbish ore. Or fine ore, as the game calls it. Open up. $75 charm. I don't think I have level up ready. No. 65. I guess the last thing I try to do is to find all these hidden things on this island and do something, whatever that causes. I'm assuming it like enables this thing. Wasn't the last one. Unfortunate. No sound. Interesting. Check out this place before I go in there. What do we have here? Evening. Just more mines, is that it? Oh, never mind. Ghost wine. Well, that's not any more useful. Can we have the music back? Can I please find the final thing? Although maybe I already found the final thing and it's just because that final thing happened to be that switch I hit. It's quite possible. Although, there's still an area over here, so... entirely possible that there's still stuff to find. '80 charm. Mana. Oh no. The teeth on that thing. Oh yeah, that thing. I assume this doesn't open from this side. Yep. Fine, I'll do it this way. It doesn't help, does it? Oh, fuck's sake. The lockpicking in this game truly sucks ass. Oh, I thought this was something more than a chest. Damaged Emberian armor. Much battered in the long ago wars of Emberian conquest, this armor is nevertheless still a marvel. Sound of its ancient machineries are still audible in the wearer, like whispers of a distant past. And boosts maximum everything. Well, I still have a problem of didn't get in there. Let's try again, maybe there's another way in. If I just pay attention. Wasn't trying to do that, but here we are. Hey, Yaj. Don't think I can jump all the way there. Oh, yes, I can. Don't think it helps, though. This gets me... Oh, whoops. Well, here we go. Oh! Oh! I thought that pulse counted. But the good thing about that spell that makes me go faster, it doesn't neutralize fall damage, but it makes it so that you can't die to fall damage. So that wasn't actually as close as you may think. Okay, I'm starting to guess that there is a third or a fourth interactable thingy in here somewhere that opens the main door that was sealed shut previously. And the one that led to the Emberian armor wasn't actually anything. Or, well, it was something, but it wasn't the thing I was looking for. But where would that thing I'm looking for be? That did like no damage. I guess these things are a bit higher level than most enemies. Or maybe he was blocking, that's also possible. Can't even keep track of where I've been. There was one over there. Yeah, I can see it. So I've done that one. Let's go west. Return to that skeleton. I mean east. I don't think I got one near that thing. I found one in north and one in south. And one right under the robot. So maybe there's one in the east that I missed. I think that's the one I got. Where is that? Actually, that is quite east. If that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. However, I have another good reason to come back here. My airship is here, and the airship is probably a good way to look for those things. This was locked, right? Yeah. I can't really turn the camera while I'm doing this, which makes it harder to look for things. There's the second one. Hey, Ragd. Yeah, I reached a point where I thought the game was gonna end, and then I got stabbed instead. And the game didn't end. Instead it gave me an airship. I wanna jump there. Made it. God War Key. Well. Guess I'll warp out. Oh, seriously? You fly me back here? I can't even... Am I even going the right way? Is that the island? I think it is. Because I'm heading north. When you quit out of the game, you always effectively do homeward. Is that the island? I can't check the map. I would love to know where I... Oh, I'm not where I was supposed to be. God War Machine. Skeleton of a god. Well, we check directions. Actually, no. Is that the island? Oh, that's the island, right? It's hard to tell, they're so distant. What is this island, then? I'm hitting a wall, I think. Oh yeah, I'm definitely hitting a wall. That's the island. I think. No, I should be... Man, it's so hard to navigate this thing. How about we just fly into the sun? Can I do that? I want to fly into the sun. Or, sorry. Neuron. Okay, YouTube algorithm better recognize this as the thumbnail. Well, I was able to fly there. Not much happened, though. I don't think I'm on the map anymore. Man, I actually cannot tell which way I'm supposed to be going. I think it's here. I think it's that one over there. Or it could be that. I wish the camera wasn't so crap while flying. It's kind of close, according to the map. So, west of me? There's nothing west of me. They weren't kidding about these maps not being reliable. I don't know if I'm getting any closer to those islands. No, I hit the wall of the world. Oh, it's there! I'm way too high! That's what's the issue. And Tome Worm is still alive. Void Ore. Alright, well I can work with that. Now, does this also open the other door over here? Oh, whoops. No, this one requires a lot of charm. Okay, well I got a few lockpicks. Oh, fuck's sake. Don't think I have a lot of lockpicks, but enough to allow me to try to open that door. Let's set up my lockpicking gear. Please, please, I don't want to fuck with you guys. Lockpick? Thanks. Thank you. Holy shit, that actually hurts. Probably because I don't have any protective gear at the moment. I wanna go home, I wanna go home, I wanna go home! Your lore... How is my lore skill too low? How is that possible? How is it only 60? How is my lore 60? My wisdom is maxed out. I guess I still don't understand how skills work in this. Oh, look at that, we have actual combat. We don't have that too often, so... Suppose that's fine. God of War Pendant. A little silver pendant marked with one of the Union's early symbols. It seems to have belonged to Cornelius of the Grace Guards. The fastener is broken, so it can't be worn. It surely has sentimental value to someone. Oh, so quest item. I will use this simply to unlock it. Checks out. Also, I'm starting to get concerned about my mana potions. I mean, yeah, over the last 2 hours, the number has only gone down by 10. 9. But still, it's going down, and the game didn't end. Holy shit, holy shit! This is combat! I'm not prepared for this. The game heard me shit talk about the lack of combat. And now enemies are fighting back. Not much, but they're trying. Ow. Get stuck. So, you know what? What am I doing? I have this. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Toxic fume! Help me out here. Hear that? That's not kind of fire, that's the future. I don't think my skeleton friend is gonna do me much good. Oh! Attack buff. He just suddenly spawned next to me. Nice. Fade. Renders the caster invisible, greatly reducing the range they can be detected. Such spells are widely used by criminal gangs of Lindell and Slev, forcing many shopkeepers to invest in the wards of the spell. Well, that's not that useful. I can just run past everybody if I have any idea where I'm going. What, was that it? Felt like there should have been something much more in here. Like, maybe that pendant was the main thing I got from this, which would be disappointing. Well, maybe you could say that I got some lore out of this one. Okay, we found a skeleton of a god and we found a machine that probably killed it. But apparently that wasn't what I was looking for. That's the opening of the game. Is this an island I've been on? This seems familiar. But I could be wrong. Are you hostile? I mean, yeah, you probably are. Why do I even ask? $75 charm. How do I get more charm? That's a new type of enemy entirely. I mean, it's weak, but it's new. Casting on slopes is apparently a real bad idea. it's a little Wind Waker-ish. Like suddenly we just have all these new areas. That's very not Wind Waker-ish though. Because in Wind Waker you just come back and explore all the areas you saw and didn't go to. Whereas here it's just, hey, did you know there are way more islands? I did some fantastic job parking. You know what? I don't know where I'm going. I think it's a good time to call it for tonight. Man, I really thought I was gonna finish this game tonight. Nope. No idea how deep I am. I feel like I must be reasonably far still. But where the heck am I going? I really would love to zoom this map out a bit more. Yeah, that's where I was just now. Well, I have to assume there's a place somewhere. I'll try to find it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good night and see you later. Bye.